Okay, so we just got through eating at Fast Eddie's. Delicious breakfast, just like it was last time I was here 25 years ago. And we're on our way to the Canadian border to see if we can break through and head on over to the other side. That's an old song, in case anybody doesn't remember.
Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side.
We are parked, stopped in the middle of the bridge, outside, head south of Haugen. This is the Tanana River.
Look at that.
And it's a pretty good sized river here. Pretty good sized river. Be a nice river to go down. You ever get a chance to come up here, I highly recommend doing river rafting or any type of water activity in the summertime. Oh, nice. Nice shot.
And this is still the Tanana River, maybe.
I don't know, but it's big.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And it's full. We've got a lot of rain the last few weeks. That island's almost buried.
It's like a lake. It's not really a river.
Just another beautiful view in the endless views of beautiful views you can see in Alaska. Don't you just get sick of these views? Just another rest stop here in Alaska. Okay, onward to the Canadian border. Alaska is known for its bad roads. This has got to be the worst road I've ever been on in Alaska in the 25 years I've lived here. And this is the road south as opposed to the Canadian border. It's about 50 miles. So far, it's about 50 miles. The roughest shit I've ever driven in Alaska. They're not lying when they say the road is damaged. Road is damaged. Sweatshirts and t-shirts that say I survived the Haugen. This is what they're talking about. This is not a road for the faint of hearted as far as beating up your vehicle goes. Oh wow, a smooth spot in the last 50 miles. Here we are approaching Canada Customs, Canadian Customs. Will they let us in or not? Only time will tell.
We will find out.
We'll find out in our next adventure.
It's low.
go through in order to get to this point of being able to say that we're in Canada and going to the lower 48. See, I had a letter. I'm high risk in the high risk category for the Roni. You know what the Roni is in 2020. And I'm in the high risk category. And there's no way in God's green earth you're going to get me on an airplane to fly down to the lower 48. Plus, the ferry system that Alaska has wanted to charge $5,000 to put this little RV and us and the 2 dogs on a ferry to take us to Bellingham, Washington. And I couldn't see doing that either, so I had my doctor that takes care of me write up a letter saying, hey, he's high risk and he can't fly because of the atmosphere, closed air system in airplanes, and it is advisable that he drive. And which was great. I had the letter. I had that letter since April. Until I got to the border and couldn't find that letter. Lord knows what happened to it, but the Canadian Border Customs people were nice enough to, and on top of that, when I tried to use my cell phone, I had both AT&T and Verizon, and neither one of them worked at the Canadian Beaver Creek border. And I tried using both of them to call back to my doctor's office and have them email. The Canadian Canada border gave me an email address to send the letter to. They were nice enough to let me use their own phone, call back to my doctor's office, and have my doctor's office email them the letter. Then on top of that, they were nice enough to print it out so that I got it with me at all times from now on. So kudos goes out to the Canadian Customs.
Yay.
And now we are headed to Whitehorse.
Whitehorse, here we come.
It's our next major stop. I don't know if we'll make it there today. It's like 4 o'clock or so. And this whole girl doesn't drive fast. So, but we're now in Canada, headed towards the U.S. That's all I got to say.
It's a baby bear.
Yeah, it looks like somebody hit it's like a
Hit from there. And
2 year, maybe a 1 year or 2 year old cub, black cub, here on the side of the road. Somebody hit him.
Hold on. Let me take a picture of the dead bear.
And my wife wants to take a picture of the dead bear.
Okay, go close a little bit. Closer. I cannot get it closer, this thing. Okay. Oh.
So the customs guy told us at the border that we have 3 to 4 days. That's right, 3 to 4 days to drive all the way through Yukon Territories and the BC to get to the U.S. border. That's not going to happen. I don't care how fast we drive. It's just not going to happen. And Judy the Jamboree. Yeah, we gave her a name. Her name is now Judy the Jamboree. Why? Why not? The customs guy also said that since we're non-residents, we are not allowed by law to camp or even stop in a provincial or national park or campground on our way through Canada. Private campgrounds, okay. Pull-offs, okay. But no provincial or national park or campground, or we just can't do it. And there's apparently a huge fine if we do it and they catch us. So we've already found one park that we pulled into, and there's a big sign there that says non-residents not allowed to camp or stop even. So we had to keep going. So we found this little place right here next to this bridge on the Haugen. So we thought it's a nice little pull-out, little river here, and as you can see, nice little pull-out. So let's walk down to the river. As you can see, I don't know if you can see them or not, though, there are a lot of mosquitoes, but that's to be expected anywhere in Canada or Alaska where there's water. So there's a little trail here that you can take down to the river, and here it is. Somebody's even got a little campfire if you wanted to start a little fire at night. Nice little river. And there's some nice little rainbow trout in here too. I'd say it's probably about 40-50 miles from the Beaver Creek Canadian border, customs border, spot, whatever it's called. About 40, I'd say 40-50 miles east of it. So if you're coming this way on the Alcan, and you know you're getting close, and you're going towards Alaska, it's a nice little place to pull off and rest, or even take a break, or camp overnight if you wanted to. This is a cemetery we're passing on the way towards Whitehorse. It's an unusual cemetery. I believe it's a cemetery. I'm not positive. Maybe it's something else that the natives have here. But it was so unusual looking that I thought I would stop and get some footage of it. Side headed towards Destruction Bay, and at first I thought it was a cemetery. I pulled over and it's not a cemetery, but this is what's on the road right here. Is this neater than snot or what? Carved in the stone there. That looks like lava rock of some kind. So it looks like it's in two concentric circles. This is the outer circle. is a drill hole from drilling or what? Oh, look at these round balls. I've heard of them. They're not geodes. I forget the name of them. And then somebody's carved a bird into the stone there. But I've heard of those round things. I forget now what the name of them is. I'm sure somebody will tell me. I don't know which way to go. We'll go this way, I guess. But, well, let's go to the center first. Maviata? December 13th, 1902, died June 3rd, 2005. And he was a member of the First Nations of Canada, which in the U.S. would be the Native Americans. Up here they're called First Nations. Look at the work in the stone. Is that gorgeous or what? And then knotty pine. Wow. Now, carved knots on the knotty pine, no less. Doll sheep. I'm very honored to have found this place. And there's a bench here you can sit down and contemplate, think about life, or just enjoy the atmosphere here. What a neat place to find on your way, of all things to see. Just come across randomly. I want to thank you to the family of this gentleman who made this possible. So it says here, Dougie often said, follow your dreams, be kind, and always remember to enjoy every day of your life. And that's what I plan on doing from now on, ever since we decided to leave Alaska, is to enjoy every day of our life. And I'm telling you, winters up here in Alaska were just getting to be too much for me, both mentally and physically. I couldn't do some of the things I wanted to do in the wintertime that I did do in the summertime, and I just, you know, the kids are grown, so why not? So Jasmine's back in the RV waiting for me. What a nice place. And look at the view that you have here. Not bad. How about this for scenery?